Good morning. So my husband and I had a lovely conversation yesterday. Hopefully I can maneuver this camera so you can see what we were doing. Now I know about the Aristotle and its database, and then Cliff High and his database and everything that it says. But when I listen to them, it's kind of like, okay, I see your superiority as far as, the information you get. But I'm sitting there looking at the psychological, because that was the thing that started coming up yesterday. When is silver and gold going to go up? When are people going to accept it? When is this dollar going to die? Well, when people don't like it anymore. So the one thing we were looking for, and I'm apparently not going to be able just to flip this camera, we started making a timeline, and hopefully you can see it. So here we have normies, and what they're going through now: utilities, gas prices, food prices. Right now, that's what's going up. That's the first mental shock that they're getting. And then November comes. And what happens in November? Here in the U.S., I'm not going to speak about the rest of the world, but Thanksgiving. Travel, eating, it's Black Friday. And it's probably the first month people don't go outside because it becomes uncomfortable. Then the vitamin D levels go down. Now, we've already seen with Southwest about the travel. And apparently, we already know the supply chain is going to be really ugly, even though stores did say they were stockpiling for the Christmas and holiday season. So keep that in mind. They did do that. So it won't be too bad, but it's not going to be great. It's going to be like now, where if you don't get there first, you're probably not going to get it. And Black Friday is going to suck. And then you've got December. They've had all of November that they've been staying indoors, that vitamin D levels going down, down, down. Christmas starts. Misery starts. You know what? When you go through November and all the hell that's coming through here, and it started back in October, these are the things that keep coming. And that's when misery sets in. It's depression. And usually, not everyone, some people are stronger, that's when you get drug use up. And remember, they brought in millions upon millions of deadly doses of fentanyl that for some reason hasn't shown up in the supply area yet. And I'm just waiting for that to rear its ugly head. And December seems like a wonderful time for those psychos to release it. The doctors aren't there, shortage of nurses. You're not going to be resuscitated when they give you the good stuff. All that December, misery. So we have shocks. And then here, my husband, he was like, shocks anytime. Anything could happen during this time. Anything. You can go to the store and there's no meat at all. You could go to the gas station, no gas. You could try and fill up your oil furnace, no oil. Or the price. That's the other thing. It could be there, but the price is ridiculous. You can't get it. So those kind of shocks can happen anytime. And you've seen, this is actually really fast psychologically for people to go through. And then you got January by 2 data programs saying there's going to be a die-off. A die-off. Now, will this sit there and go, oh, gold and silver are the shindig? It depends on December and November. Because January won't matter. And I say that in the sense of we could have had like a massive gold and silver thing because we've had 100% inflation plus since the invention of the dollar. And that didn't matter. The thing is speed. It has to be fast. It has to hit them hard, and it has to hit them quickly before they go, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I mean, we're talking Venezuela speed on steroids, because even Venezuela still uses their, was it Bolivar? So think of that. These months that coming through, it has to hit hard and fast. If this whole thing is really planned and well executed, how do I say this? Sorry, I don't like pauses, but I just can't stress enough that it has to be the speed. That's what it has to be. It has to be speed.